Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC 277, Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena 2. Not the greatest pay-per-view as far as like the main event and stuff like that, but it does have some pretty decent betting spots. I found 5 good betting spots. I'm gonna kill it like I do every pay-per-view. So we're gonna do a quick recap of UFC London, then we'll get right into these UFC 277 bets. UFC London, I went 4-3 on my bets for plus 1.85 units. My units are $100, so I won $185. My 4 winning bets, I had Jack Hermanson over 2.5 rounds, 1.75 units to win 1.55, and that was a great bet, man. That was an easy bet. There was just the one scare when Hermanson actually had Curtis hurt, but other than that, man, that was a easy over. Second winning bet was the Jonathan Pierce under 2.5 rounds. I had 1.8 units to win 1.5, and that was a super easy bet too. Went exactly the way I thought. Amir County was going to come out hard in that first round looking for the finish, wasn't going to get it, and then Pierce was going to take over and belt him in that second round, and that's exactly what happened. Third winning bet was Molly McCain, Mark Diakese parlay, 3.1 units to win 2.5 units, and man, that was an easy bet. Both of them won super easy. Fourth winning bet was Molly McCain, Mark Diakese, and Muhammad Makiev, 2.1 units to win 2 units, and all 3 of them fights were easy. I anchored them 2 parlays with Molly McCain and Mark Diakese because I thought them were the 2 easiest wins I've seen in the UFC in a long time, and they weren't even at the craziest prices at the time that I had got them. My 3 losing bets, I had Paul Craig, 1.5 units to win 1.8, and I mean, he came out and gassed himself out in the first like 3 minutes getting them takedowns, but he fought for my money, and he tried, man, so yeah, that sucked. Second losing bet, I had Nathaniel Wood over 2.5 rounds, parlayed with the Paul Craig under 2.5 rounds, 1.75 units to win 1.95 units. Wood covered, and man, I thought that Craig fight was going to go under. If it would have went under, that would have canceled out the Craig loss. But man, he got wobbled there a couple times, dropped even once, but wasn't able to get the under in that fight. And my third losing bet was Tom Aspinall. I had 2.4 units to win 2.4 units, and obviously everybody's seen what happened with the knee. Super sucked, man. I was up 4.25 units going into that. Could have won 6.85 units had Aspinall won, but yeah, man, blew his knee out. Still came up 1.85 units, and that brings my official bets record to 126-92. For plus 38.85 units. Like I said, my units are $100, so I'm up $3,885. And we're gonna add on to that on this UFC 277. I always kill these pay-per-views. Found some really good spots, and we're gonna get into them right now. So my first bet is a underdog bet. I have Sergei Pavlovich. I bet him at plus 120 and plus 110. I have 1 unit on him at each, so I have him at an average of plus 115 for 2 units. And I really think he's going to get the win, man. Derrick Lewis actually looked a little more out of shape than even usual at the weigh-ins today. He's been beaten up really bad in 2 of his last 3 fights, and Pavlovich has better striking, a longer reach, and he's just younger, and I think he's better. So I think he gets he could get the finish. He's got 12 first-round finishes. He's 15-1. He's got 12 first-round finishes, and then he's got 3 decisions. So he's got cardio. So he ain't first-round or bust. So he could either knock Lewis out or get a decision. I'm not sure which one he's going to get. Second bet is Alexander Pantoja. I got him at minus 155. I have 2.35 units to win 1.5 units. And, man, I just like Pantoja. I think he's better everywhere in MMA except maybe offensive wrestling, but he's got good offensive wrestling himself. And if Perez takes him down, he's going to submit him. Perez has been submitted 4 times in his career and knocked out once. And I really think that Pantoja is going to put that 5th submission. I think either club and sub, or maybe he starts beating up Perez standing up, and Perez takes a sloppy shot like he usually does, and Pantoja hits the guillotine. But anytime Pantoja is on top, or really when they're on the ground, Pantoja is going to have a huge advantage as far as jiu-jitsu goes. So I really like Alexander Pantoja this weekend. Third bet, I have the Dontel Mays Hamdy over 1.5 rounds. And man, I got that at minus 160. I got 2.4 units to win 1.5. And I really like that over, man. I really think that Hamdy, being an Egyptian Olympic wrestler, is going to be able to come out here. Dontel Mays does not have the best takedown defense. You've seen it against Rodrigo Nascimento. You've seen it against Cyril Gane. So if Hamdy's able to come out here, like I think, and land a takedown or 2, get a little side control, burn off some clock, maybe some clinch time in that first round, and then in the second, I don't think he is able to land the takedowns, but I think that Don'Tale Mayes is just going to pick him apart from distance like he usually does, because Hamdy still throws huge overhand rights the whole time. So I actually think that Don'Tale Mayes is going to pick him apart from distance for rounds 2 and 3. I think this fight could easily go to decision, but I really like the over, man. I think there's going to be some grappling in this match. I think it's big heavyweights in a big cage. I think there's going to be some clinching up against the cage, and Don'Tale Mayes is, I think he would be the one to get the finish, but he ain't really like a one-shot finish guy. He likes to throw a lot of teep kicks to the body, throw some good hands, but he looks like he would kill you, but he really don't throw. He don't throw like crazy power, but I like that fight going over. Fourth bet is a parlay. I have Brandon Moreno parlayed with Magomed Ankalaev, and I really like that. I think Magomed Ankalaev is better everywhere than Anthony Smith. I think he's going to be able to dictate where this fight goes. If he's say he is getting beat up on the feet, he has the opportunity. He's the one that can take it to the ground if he wants to get out of that. Anthony Smith won't have that advantage. Magomed Ankalaev is just good everywhere, dude. He's defensively sound. He's not going to get caught in a submission by Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith does that to Devin Clark and stuff, but that's a huge skilled difference between Devin Clark and Magomed Ankalaev. So give me Ankalaev in that, and then Brandon Moreno, man, he's already beat Kai France once, but other than that, he's got 3 inches of height, 3.5 inches of reach. Better striking, in my opinion. Kai France really only has that overhand right that he throws a shit ton. Brandon Moreno has a lot more different strikes. He throws that 1-2 and fast left head kick. He kept throwing that against Kai France in the first fight and just like put damage on him. And by the third round, you could see that a lot of Moreno's damage had mounted up on Kai France, where Moreno was still fresh. So get in a 5-round fight, I think that's going to happen again, man. Moreno just being a bigger dude, he's going to put the damage on him by the 4th or 5th, and maybe he lands some takedowns or goes for some wrestling. He didn't do it in the first fight, but maybe he does it in this one. But I just think that maybe he can land a takedown. I see him getting a 4th or 5th round submission on Kai France, because we've never seen Kai France in the 4th and 5th. And like I said, he was getting kind of beat up at the end of the 3rd in their last fight. And not only that, but both of these guys have gotten so much better since their first fight. But I think Brandon Moreno's improved even more, man. His whole game, his ground game's gotten so much better. Like, I really like Brandon Moreno. I want to see him and Figgy. They're going to probably have that 4th fight eventually. My 5th bet is Drakkar Klose parlayed with Magomed Ankalaev. You know why I anchored Ankalaev. I really have trusted him as a lock this week. I really think he's better than Anthony Smith everywhere. And Drakkar Klose, man, I really like him. He's got a little size advantage on Rafa Garcia. He's going to have the wrestling advantage on Rafa Garcia. He's going to have the clinch advantage and the striking advantage, in my opinion. Rafa's got decent wrestling, but like I said, Drakkar Klose is a college wrestler. He's got good offensive and defensive wrestling, and he's got way better striking. He's way faster with way more power, and Rafa's on short notice. So I expect Drakkar to get a dominant decision, a 3-round decision. I expect him to start beating up Rafa by like the 3rd round and showing that he won that fight easily. So them are my 5 bets. Everybody check us out tomorrow. Me and Johnny K Picks will be live on my channel 2 hours before the pay-per-view with Broke Bets, Addicted to Combat, and Dev the Dude. We will be on there with them guys at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So everybody come check us out, hang out, burn a little time before this UFC, and maybe get some good picks. You might want to put in some different bets. So everybody please join us. Everybody right now too, if you haven't, please take the time to like and subscribe to this video, man. Subscribe to my channel. I'm at 800 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I put in a ton of work, man. So everybody please help reward me, man. Good luck to everybody this weekend, and I will see you guys on Sunday.